What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually going to be talking about a video that, well, Rara put out. I know, I'm in shock, but today Rara has made an extremely valid point. He has actually pointed something out that not many people were aware of, but I'm sure there was a handful of people who were actually aware of this. He pointed out that DS4 windows can actually be used to manipulate in-game mechanics such as anti-recoil, such as causing your aim to track enemies better, and so on. I'm not going to bore you with the details here because Rara done that in his video. He's actually gone to extreme lengths to point out many different settings and how to change them, and in doing that he's done it to actually try and get this patched. And he wants to see who actually gets exposed for using the DS4 windows as a way to manipulate their gameplay. This is something that we should have spotted a while ago. This is something that I actually had a thought about a while ago, that DS4 windows could quite well be used to manipulate gameplay. And by manipulate gameplay, we're talking about how it can be used basically like a Cronus for anti-recoil scripts and so on. And there isn't much difference within it because you have to change all the values yourself to actually get it right. Rara explains it extremely well in his video, and we will link that in the description below, guys, if you want to go and check out exactly what I'm on about. But today, I'm going to show you a couple of moments from Rara's video, as well as something that we actually came across many months ago, and we did actually report on this some time ago as well. But I genuinely believe that the information that Rara has put out is probably some of his best work to date, and I also believe that he will expose a lot of the top streamers for using something like this, or for using this exact method. I think he's already exposed Mutex and Aydan in doing so, based on the footage that we're going to show you here today. If you do enjoy the video, guys, hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. It's the best place for you guys to stay in touch and up to date. Right, let's crack on with the video. So this is a bit of a wild one. Rara isn't somebody to usually call cheaters out in this manner. He has put a video out with a thumbnail that involves Joewo, it's got zlaner, it's got DS4, it's got Aydan, it's got Swagg. I can't tell who that is at the back. Is that actually Rara? I can't tell. It does look like him there, doesn't it? Not 100% sure. And we've got TP as well. So, the title of that video is Every Warzone Pro on this thumbnail has this free cheat. Now, of course, it's a bit clickbaity, but he's not wrong either. So let's go and take a little look at some of the information that he's putting out in this video today. First of all, I just want to say that that engine owning cheat menu he says is there for the troll. What we're focusing on here, or what Rara was focusing on, is the DS4 settings. As you can tell by looking at it, it does seem extremely complicated to somebody who isn't really savvy with computers. But he's basically give a step-by-step instruction of how to essentially get cheats on your controller for any FPS game using DS4 windows. Let's show you some footage of him now actually using what he's saying is an anti-recoil script along with many others, which he claims was after plenty of trial and error and testing.
The time? Well, it'd be super noticeable, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure, I ironed out 0 recoil. But what if I wanted to take this further? What if I wanted this to work for every weapon I use? What if I wanted to be able to switch this back and forth in stream? Are there any issues with recoil control in general after this? Well, the answers are yes to everything. So when doing this research, the gyroscope had its flaws. Sure, every time I want to shoot straight, point my controller down like this, and now I don't have any recoil. So where's the downfall? You are quite literally losing the ability to aim up. So what if the guy jumps? What if you're shooting at someone who's flying up into the sky? What if you're shooting at a car going up a hill? You're not going to be able to control your recoil. It's only going to go horizontal. That's it. You still will have horizontal recoil control, but you won't have any up or down. So it got me thinking, there has to be a better way to do this.
So as you guys can hear from the information that he's putting out already from the section we've just shown you here, Rara has gone into a lot of detail about the anti-recoil side of it. There is plenty more. If you want to go and watch that, you can. It's linked in the description below, as we mentioned. And this is a brilliant video. Now, although a lot of people think that me and Rara have had beef in the past, listen, this video he's put out, it isn't just clickbait. The title is a little bit, but the video and the information he's put out is great. Go and check it out. But that brings me to my section now, what I want to talk about, and this is the fact that what Rara is essentially saying is that any of these top streamers could well be using all of these added values on DS4 Windows to cheat in Warzone, right? And he's asking that Activision or somebody step in and patch it so it can't be used anymore, to stop people using DS4 Windows to cheat online. And he says he's looking forward to seeing who actually exposes themselves for using this. It is essentially the same as using a Cronus Sen or a Strike Pack or a Titan 2, based on the information that I've heard from Rara's video. Now this brings me to the next clip that we're about to show you, which is in fact of Aydan. Using DS4 Windows, he pops it up and he has a file saved in DS4 Windows called mumu hacks, which leads me to believe that mutex has sent him the file and he is now using them, or mutex gave him the settings and he is now using them and titled it mumu hacks. That being said, nobody knows exactly what is in the file until it's opened. Now, unless Aydan is willing to open that file and show the public exactly what values have been set within his DS4 Windows on all the different settings, nobody's going to know whether or not that's exactly what it is. However, why would he label something mumu hacks if it wasn't mutex sending him the best settings for DS4 Windows for playing Call of Duty Warzone? So we're going to show you that clip now. So we're just going to run the clip through for you now. It's Aydan playing Call of Duty Warzone. At the time he was complaining about his settings, he went on to DS4 Windows to see whether or not his settings were actually set up, and you'll get to see exactly what pops up. Let's play it through for you now.
Like ass, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like bobbling all over. I don't think DS4 Windows is open. My shit feels bad. Was it open already? Something feels weird.
Okay, so it wasn't the best quality. We'll pull it back a little bit and you'll get to see exactly what he pulls up. He opens up DS4 Windows and you can see here it says mumu hacks. It's not the best quality, but we do have a screenshot of this exact image where you will be able to see it much clearer. Let's show you that now. So you can see in the top left it says mumu hacks, right? We just zoom in on it there. That is the name of what's going into Controller 1. It says at the bottom as well, Controller 1 is using profile mumu hacks. Battery level is 100%. Okay? So could this be that back then, months back, that Aydan was using these types of settings that Rara has now exposed publicly through DS4 Windows? Could it be that all of these top level streamers who are using controller in Call of Duty Warzone are manipulating their controllers so that they can get no recoil, they can get added sticky aim and so on? If this isn't something that you guys would call a cheating method, then honestly, I don't think you understand what cheating is. If somebody is doing exactly what Rara has explained in his video with DS4 Windows, they are essentially using a Cronus Sen. Only from what I've seen, from what Rara put out, the anti-recoil from using DS4 Windows, using the values that Rara has put in, seems to be pinpoint accurate. Much better than what you would get from a Cronus Sen, much better than what you would get from a Strike Pack or a Titan, based on the values that Rara used in his video. So is this Aydan being exposed for manipulating the values in his DS4 Windows? And is it mutex who sent him those settings due to the fact that they are called mumu hacks? Well, only mutex and Aydan have the answers to those questions, and I'm going to sit here and await a response, which we probably won't get. Well, there we have it, guys. DS4 Windows can essentially be used similar to a Cronus Sen, and it does actually help you with anti-recoil as well as many other different things in the game. Rara's video explains this in a massive amount of detail. For anybody who is interested in watching that, again, it's linked in the description below. I do genuinely believe that Rara is onto something massive with this one. There are some ways in his video that I do also believe it seems like he is trying to watch his back and potentially protect larger streamers. But that being said, majority of the information that he has put out within that video based on DS4 Windows is definitely showing that it can be used to cheat in online FPS games, because this won't just be tied to Warzone, it will be tied to many other games. And again, the footage we had of Aydan a couple of months back where he was using DS4 Windows and he had something, a file called mumu hacks, that could quite well be a file set up with all the values, all the settings, which Rara has just spoken about in his stream. The only way we will know if it is or isn't is if Aydan decides to open that file up and show us exactly what values have been set within DS4 Windows from that file. But hey, he's not going to do that, is he? Let's be honest. If you did enjoy the video today, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to go and follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!